And the third topic is encapsulation. Encapsulation is basically like it's like a capsule. Capsule like a capsule is for cold plus fever. Fever. Caps in normal wording, and in encapsulation it is like data variable or member plus methods or behavior. So in normal word it is like a capsule which cure cold and fever, but in Java, in the object, in the OOPS concept, it always use the uh, data variable plus the methods. The process of binding data members and corresponding method into a single unit is called encapsulation. So, and for example, its example is actually it's the every Java class is a example of encapsulation. Suppose like in data hiding, here we have variables and we have method. The combination of these are methods actually. These are variables and methods, and then and relation is data variable plus methods. So this class is example of encapsulation. So the main advantage of encapsulation is we can achieve security, but there are many disadvantages of it. It increases the length of code, and it is very time taking. Like suppose you are declaring a variable and it's get and setter, so it's a time taking and slow it is. So this is a basic simple example of encapsulation, and here is the sub part of this is tightly encapsulated. If a class have each variable private, suppose these two are private, then this class is tightly encapsulated. But if you are using this, and then it's not tightly encapsulated, it is loosely encapsulated. So tightly encapsulated definition is if the class have its each and every variable as private, then that class is tightly encapsulated. Whether class containing corresponding getter and setter methods are not, and whether these methods are declared as mm, public or not, these things we are not required to check. So this is not a tightly encapsulated. If I declare this variable as private, then this class is tightly encapsulated. And if you are declaring a variable in a parent class as a private, and you are extending it with the subclasses, then or if all the members are private, then that class is tightly encapsulated. So the next topic is a inheritance, is a relationship. So this is a very important topic of encapsulation. inheritance is a relationship. So what is the main advantage of this? So it's very important. So what is the main advantage of inheritance? This is code reuse ability. This is the main advantage of this, and how we can achieve it. Like we can achieve it by using extends keyword. By using extends keyword we can achieve inheritance. So let me give you the example. If you are having a parent class, suppose it's a parent class, and parent, and it's a class child. If you want the full functionality of a parent class into a child class, then we can use give it by using extends keyword and the class name. So by this we can get all the members and the variable of the parent class in the child class. So let's parent class is this. Suppose let's take this. This is a parent, and we are creating a class child, and we are extending our parent class property into child. So let's see, this method will automatically come in this section, and this we have to, suppose we are creating, so by this we can call its method p.m1. So this will return parent. We are creating a p object, and the parent p is referring to it. So by this we can call the m1 method because it's in the parent. Suppose we are using else is equal to new c dot m1, we can directly call. As you can see, I didn't declare any method in the child. We only extend I only extend it with a parent. So here you can, like, it's a child. See, parent, do first for the parent, second for the child. But this point is very much important for you. This we can refer to the child object by using the parent object. That means that by using parent we can refer to the child, and by that reference we can call that its method. So p1 dot m1, it will always call the child method. So suppose we can call p1 dot m1, and but you can't do this type because by refer we can't go into the child object. As you can see that uh, child is extended by parent, so p dot m2 we can call. So this one is for the child one, this one is for the parent. We can now, but this point is very important because we are using parent reference, and we are creating an object in the child class. So by that by this reference we can't go in the child class. So this is the main important point of the inheritance, like is a relationship. So the main advantage of this, like suppose you have a 1,000 methods are there in the parent, and you want the same method in the child. So by using this extends keyword, you do not have to write 1,000 method twice. You just use extend it by the parent class, and you can use it. So this is the main advantage of inheritance, that the reusability of the code, and the has a relationship is like, if you will talk about has a relationship, suppose if you are using have a has a relationship, suppose you have a class car, and you have a class engine, and here engine functionality are there, and in that car you want the engine. So you can simply use get the car engine object, and you can use in the, suppose like, suppose there are thousands of properties are in there in the engine class, and this is for the example purpose only. And so if you are having the thousand method in the engine, and in car you want, if you want in only two or one method or one functionality, then you can simply call that method by its class reference, like engine e dot, because we are not creating the, like suppose the has is a car, and you want the airbag, and you want tire. That's it. You don't want the wheel. Uh, so you can go for has a relationship, like now this is the hazard relationship. If you have an engine of the having thousand of method and you want only two method, then you can simply create the object of that class, and you can simply call it by its reference, the method which is required by you. So that's a hazard relationship. The only difference between is and has a relationship is that is a is for when you want the full functionality, and as a relationship is when you don't want the full functionality. As a relationship was also known as composition and aggregation. Aggregation, also known as composition and aggregation. There is no need of using extra keyword like extends and all, by using a by creating an object of that class and calling that method. So it's basically new keyword is used in this. So this is as a relationship.